Termination of the keystones from Telegartner is very straightforward. There is no tools necessary to do the termination as they are toolless jacks. Basically all we need is a basic wire cutter. As you can see here, which should have a straight edge. Or even we can use a simple tool like a nail clipper, which also has a straight edge. So you can use basically any old wire cutter or any nail clipper to do the termination. It's pretty straightforward. So what we are going to do is I'm going to remove everything, and then we are going to focus on the unshielded termination process to see how easy it is. So I'm going to open the content of the pack. As mentioned before, there is 2 keystones per pack. So we have now 1 set of keystones set aside. What we do is basically we take our cable, we strip 4 millimeters of the cable from the jacket, very straightforward. We cut the extra Kevlar cable that we have. We fold the wires back, and we remove the cross membrane from the cable itself. Flush, set aside. We look at our dressing. Our dressing here on this presentation, as you can see here, is the 568B standard. So I will be following that. In Telegartner solutions, we always have the stripe of the pair on the outside, and then we have the solid inside. So what I will do is we will have the orange and then the blue here in the lower portion, and then we will have the blue and the green on the upper portion of the cable itself. So I'm going to open the cable. Very straightforward. I make sure that I put the strap on the outside. Now I'm going to go to the orange one. And I did the same thing. Now we are good to go. What we do is before we insert into the jack, in order to make life easy, we have to cut the cables in diagonal. So that's exactly what I will do. I use my wire cutter, I use the straight edge, and I will cut in a diagonal. As you can see, the cable is cut in the diagonal. Now we can easily insert it into the jack itself. And it is inserted now into the jack, as shown here. Very, very simple process. The next process is to put the tie wrap into the jacket. The tie wrap goes from the back hole, as shown here, into the jacket, into the lower portion of the keystone to secure the jacket of the cable. We make sure the lock is on the back side, as shown here. So it's put in the back side. We bring the cable as close as possible to the body of the keystone, and we tie the tie wrap down. Then we use our wire cutter, and we will cut from the straight side of the wire cutter the extra portion of the tie wrap. The next phase is to untwist the upper pairs, which are blue and then the green. We will dress into position the cables. And you can see now it's easily, we can work with the cable with ease and with no specific issues because it's tied. We'll place the strap on the outside and then solid in the inside. Alright. As you can see now, our process is complete. The next step is to remove the extra cable from the keystone itself, and we use the straight edge of the wire cutter, and we start cutting away with ease. so we can see how easy it is. Upper portion finished, as you can see. We go to the lower portion. We have just completed the termination of the cable from the lower portion. Now all we need to do is to take the upper portion and put it on the keystone, and we are good to go, as you can see here. It's complete.